Next, I'd like to talk about our experience with nonprofits and fundraising, which would be a benefit for Someplace Special as we move forward with the project. Prior experience was I was, as Tom Madonna, the administrator of Sunshine Christian Homes, which was an assisted living and independent living facility. We had over 143 beds or 280 residents, up to 280 residents in the assisted living facility, as well as 86 apartments. So this experience would be very helpful as we get into the design of the co-housing project, and also should the residents want to have an assisted living facility, this would be of value as well. In addition to that, I've also had the pleasure of working with Dr. Frank Gillum. He is the president of Funding Architects, and I've been working with him for many years. He has more than 30 plus years experience in fundraising, specifically with nonprofits, and has raised more than $375 million. So as we move forward with the co-housing project, obviously funding is going to be required, whether we're talking to investors, if that is the avenue we want to go, or if we continue to pursue it as a nonprofit. This could be very beneficial. This just is an example of some of the information that we would be developing. If you're doing fundraising, it's very important to be able to show a clear vision of what you're trying to do and to build a case and lay out all the financial requirements and so on. So these are just some examples of some literature that we have put together and would be putting together to help us to generate some fundraising. This is just an example of a specific animation that was created in the rendering of a building. It doesn't exist, but you can clearly see what it's going to look like, and these of course could be developed for the Someplace Special project as well. Public relations, I think, is also going to be playing a factor because of the uniqueness of your project. We are going to probably be able to want to have positive public information that's out there and be able to help stir interest in the project, which of course would benefit Someplace Special. Also having connections with various city government officials is also going to be important as we develop the project. And finally, through special events, we may want to plan some special events in the future from a fundraising perspective as well as community building. All of these that we have experience with. And finally, being able to create, which we are capable of doing, a website, Facebooks, social media, so that those people who are involved in the project will know what's going on, as well as those who aren't and may want to someday learn about the project and perhaps become residents of the co-housing project. So how does all this experience help the Someplace Special group? Bottom line is we've got experience in working with nonprofits as well as fundraising efforts. Public relations is going to be required in order to help the cause that you are trying to progress. We can help you to create a vision and be able to visually show people what you're trying to achieve from a fundraising perspective, as well as being very well connected within the community.